Rufus. I'm just putting together a little video here because I was in the process of trying to make a video to explain to you guys what I'm going to be doing over the next few months. That I'm going to be traveling around the world basically, moving to a new location, starting a new life and all that jazz. I'll explain to you what's going on here and why I've got all this. Yes, my software is not registered. Congratulations me. It's a trial hint. It's a hint that my software is not registered. That's amazing. But in the process of getting together a video and wanting to explain all that to you guys, it took me so long to get everything I needed together. I thought, well, with all the videos I've seen of people giving their top 5 opinions, their top 5 category of best editing software, capture software, and all this sort of stuff, I thought, well, why not I do a video on that briefly and touch on that and take you through my experience of what happened with that. Now, obviously, I've got a couple of shout outs to videos that I had seen. Big shout out to RJB Entertainment. Now, he has a video up, and I'll put a link in the description to the video of basically downloading a program called Droidcam for your phone. Now, I don't have a webcam at the moment. I'm using my phone as a webcam. Now, there are ways you can do that, and there are various apps you can download, and they say they can do all this, and I went through about 3 or 4 apps before I found one that was just really simple, really easy to use. Now, I wanted to be able to connect it via a cable, not via Wi-Fi. I had one that connected via Wi-Fi, and the delay was just, it was ridiculous. So yeah, Droidcam, very good. The video that I'll link in the description shows you where you can get it at the Play Store, also on the iPhone App Store. You can also go to the website to download the client for your computer. Now, this is a very easy way and simple way for people who are wanting to get started and don't have a webcam and just want to make a video. If you've got a smartphone, dude, and you've got a computer, you can upload to YouTube. You know, that's the whole point of this. Now, I also had the fun of trying to play around with capture software. Now, thankfully, I've already done a couple of videos, and I tried the idea of streaming to Twitch or streaming to YouTube, and open browser software, which is this software up here where you can see my voice levels being recorded, and I've got phone cam and monitor capture. So that's basically that. That's showing a preview of the screen that's being captured, and it's very screen capture inception, which is awesome. But that software is stop recording, start recording. You can have things different set up. You can have it, layered differently, so it's viewed differently, which is great. So I'll just get rid of that for the moment. Now this is obviously the Droidcam client, which is, it's just really simple and easy to use. So there'll be a description for that. I'll also chuck a description in the link for open browser software, OBS, which is the capture. Now, this is the editing software. Now, I had a big ordeal trying to find myself a decent free editor. There are so many videos out there of YouTubers saying, these are my top 5 picks for free editing software, and a lot of them are good, and they do make a lot of good points, and I know that they've probably been through the process themselves, but I didn't feel like it was up to date. I didn't feel like it was right on the pinnacle. Like, a lot of the software they were saying, this is my top 5 picks because it's the best software, and it is. The software that they're referring to is just incredible software. So big shout out to Casey Farris at his channel. He's a color grader, by the way, amazing color grader. I've seen some of his work. He's just so proficient in his editing. But he got me onto what's called DaVinci Resolve as a free program. Now, this program is amazing. It's incredible. It's basically high-end editing software for free. Now, I'm not a high-end editor by no stretch of the fact. So, I gave that a whirl, and it was just very complicated for me. But I also had troubles with that software in the sense that open browser, it extracts in either FLV or MP4 format. Now, DaVinci Resolve had a problem finding those formats and dealing with them because it utilizes QuickTime, and QuickTime is not the best of programs. But obviously, if you have a capture software that captures in the right format for DaVinci Resolve, get it. And if you're interested in the high-end editing, then you want to progress further, it's a great stepping stone. Another shout out to Red Pixels. They got me onto Hit Film 3, which is once again probably up there with DaVinci Resolve in the sense that it's high end, massively high end editing, After Effects, explosions, all that sort of stuff. You know, it's the amount of stuff you can do in that software is incredible, and the fact that it's free is amazing. It's a small sign-up process. You put in your name, your details, and they send you an email with the download link, and bam, you're away. Now he has a video up for Hit Film 3, but it's currently up to Hit Film 4, which is just incredible. It's a great company, and the software they have is just amazing. But I went with this Filmora because I've used it before. It is so simple. We'll just continue on that. This bar along here, video, the bar below, picture, the bar below that, text, and the bars below that, audio. How simple is that? Click, drag, there's transition, there's overlays, filters, text credit, music, import, record. So simple. Recognizes 99% of files. So I can import media files. There's all my Open Broadcaster. So yeah, really simple program. Yeah, so that was my experience of trying to get all this stuff together. So I thought I'd do a video of what I'm doing with virtually nothing. Like when I say virtually nothing, I mean virtually nothing. Like at the moment I have not even a desk lamp because the light is behind me, and when it was just that light you could barely see my face. So I went into the cupboard, found an old freaking camping torch. It's one of those big ones that you put the big ass batteries in. I had to basically rip the wires out and rewire the thing so it could work because the switch on it was broken, and I don't even have the cover on it, and it's just blaring light in my face so you can see my face. So I've got a weird sort of, got like my phone sitting there, the light, and doing that. But yeah, so as I said at the beginning of the video, I was originally going to tell you about my adventures that are going to be happening with me moving over to the other side of the world, but went through this process, thought I'd give you guys videos, see what you think. If you like it, do whatever you want, I don't really care. You can like it, you can comment, you can subscribe, up to you. I'm going to be putting a lot more videos on this channel over the next few months. I'm going to aim for a decent amount of content coming up on a regular basis. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. I'll eventually get around to doing an answering video. And when I say any questions, I mean absolutely anything. Like, I have a huge background in science. I love science questions. If you can stump me, that's great, but I can guarantee you'll be able to find that answer, or I'll be able to know it myself. Philosophical, love it. So this channel is going to be about everything. You name it, it's going to be a bit of fun. But for the time being, I'll see you guys in the next video. And